people of the internet, my name is JD Shadow, and here we go. This is it. We are here. We are ready. Mayura, Hero State Part 2 of Miraculous Ladybug, Chapter 2. And I got nothing else to say to this except we are ready to go. So, y'all know about my thoughts about Part 1. Y'all know what happened in Part 1. Let's do it. This is the final episode of Season 2, Part 2. Season 3 is already in the works set where it's already being aired in certain places. But we'll talk about that after this. So here we go, Part 2! And the finale.
Don't be bemused, it's just the news.
She looks really cool.
Very special victory of our great leader, Scarlet Moth.
I like the Akuma TV watermark there.
Yes, we are. We've already fought them all and won. And there are 5 of us this time.
Yeah, but you don't have
We want to win. We have to defeat
enough
Akuma,
lucky charms.
Even though we've never. You're going to wish you never wore that utterly ridiculous costume.
Yes! She just said it!
Guitar villain, frightening tale.
Guitar villain?
The Scarlet Army is on its way to crush these pathetic Miraculouses. Don't forget Cyclone!
Oh.
Give me all wings.
Oh, it's Pharaoh, one of the better ones.
Carapace, shield!
Captain America! Got him! Nice!
It's Queen Bee to you, Fox.
I'm just liking this. This is awesome.
Delightful than leading them to believe that they actually have a chance of winning when the future has already been decided.
The future.
Paris, just like our superheroes, we will never give in to evil and villainy. Together, we
You
shall
gave
reach
in to a
together
stupid
we will triumph.
face-up idea.
Yes, honey.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
what is
Hurry
going?
up,
Why are you?
Ray.
Yes, yes, my dear, I'm on my way. Meanwhile, I will saw Chloe.
Out playing superheroes again, probably.
Oh no!
Work, Dark Cupid. The bourgeois family is now in place to follow my plan.
What is Oh no! We got the spare bear.
Malady. Well, now I'm giving you the power to punish her once and for all.
Oh boy. So we getting
There's bad weather on the way.
what? Stormy weather. There is a danger to knowing who you are.
Your days of attacking innocent people will soon be over, Moth.
Geek and Titan.
Charm.
Oh, you're gonna use that way too early, huh?
What?
The Heroes Days emblems.
Lousy heroes didn't even
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes!
They gotta do something to get rid of his power. Whoa!
You flyweight.
Flyweight. Just, oh no!
Rena Ray.
Whoa! That's a nice looking suit.
There is only shell shock.
Shell shock.
Stop!
No!
This might be a good time to use that lucky charm of yours.
She already did.
Enough to make it work. I can't do anything with it now.
Yeah, they need to get to him right now.
Cat Noir?
Of course.
cataclysm!
What Flag did earlier.
Long, we don't have much time.
Let's share it. You're gonna need it too.
Thank you, Plague.
Ew.
Animan, track down Lady
Animan.
Noir. They must not escape.
Ooh, what? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Our team crumbled.
Then let's go back to what's always worked. A duo. You and me against the world, milady.
They need to do something. Here they all come, everybody.
Water ride.
Aqua. I'm just enjoying this episode. The fish. Yeah, they we gotta destroy those hero things. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but oh, Frozer. Oh, out of all the ones you can use the least. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of Frozer for us. Whoa, what is she doing? Now, they don't have no idea that Natalie's even a thing. What? They would have to do something about Natalie. Do they?
We can be heroes just for one day.
This makes me think about like RoboCop 3. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Destroy Ladybug and Cat Noir and anyone else who tries to stand in your way.
Why would they not be in the front lines?
Ice cream man, Cat Noir.
With pleasure. All this fighting's made me hungry.
Now, what's the last phase? I wonder. What else does he have? What could he possibly be thinking about?
It's down to the three of us, Hawk Moth.
I still got a feeling that Natalie is gonna have a bigger role to play now.
It's a sign, Hawk Moth. A sign that your Miraculous will wind up
Oh.
in the box. Unlike you, I'm not afraid to use these powers.
Since you are so good, why did
Volpina.
you never want to choose?
Ooh, there you go. That was a nice save. Ooh, yes! The fight of the century. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
All right, kids.
Oh, that's the peacock! What was that? She had the peacock all this time.
You can't even stay transformed after you've used your powers.
Oh, you forgot that they're back.
I'll paralyze him. Then he'll be all yours, Ladybug.
He's, will he get away? What is happening? What is happening? Natalie is gonna become the new... What is going on?
Let your despair be embodied in a powerful protection.
Let the peacock? The what? What is happening? Why? What's that? I don't know what...
Ladybug! Hawk Moth!
He's gone?
He had help from the owner of the Peacock Miraculous.
Well, why did she do... Yeah, but what does that mean? Why did she do that?
Never to use the Peacock Miraculous.
I had no choice, sir. I had to save you.
Oh, man. Well, now what?
It's damaged. It's way too dangerous.
I
Damaged?
went all the way to the end.
You shouldn't do that.
For everything.
Oh, that is...
No, go away. No, I mean, go ahead. Please stand.
Thanks.
Oh, what's that?
Chance to help you with the picnic. So today, it was our turn to help you. You're our everyday ladybug.
Aww. Are you going to say something? Say something? Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
Chloe's face. Okay, a lot to get to. A heck of a lot to get to. I'm apologize. I was not talking too much when some of that those scenes. I was just watching the battle. That was one of that's probably one of the better battles I've seen because of like it was like he had a multi-layered plan. Scarlet Moth had this multi-layered plan, and it seemed like everything was gonna work out great. Everything was working out just fine, but it was like there was always this one thing he never realize, he never brings into the equation. And in this case, the other heroes coming back and saving him. Nice seeing all the Akumas coming back and helping them out. And we get to see most of them. We didn't see Reverser. We didn't see the Gamer. Well, maybe we did see the Gamer, just not in the way we thought we did, because that robot that he used to, like, the Megazord type of thing, maybe that was Robustus, actually. Robustus? Let me get to the biggest thing. Well, there's two big things about this episode that I really need to talk about. Three things. One is, of course, the fight with Hawkmoth itself and the ramifications and the fallout from it, Mayura, which is the Peacock Miraculous. We get to see it in the flesh for the first time. Everybody thought that it was still with Hawkmoth's wife, Gabriel's wife, who's inside the chamber. Not true. And it's damaged. Natalie used it to save Hawkmoth. She saved him. So what does that mean exactly? One, it means that Hawkmoth and Natalie, or Mayura, know each other's secret identity. That's one thing. We didn't get to see a Kwame for Mayura. I don't know if there is one. There might not be one because it's damaged. We don't know what's happening with it yet. And second of all, that's showing that Natalie and Gabriel are becoming more and more of an item. What does that mean? And it's really just seem like even when Gabriel's Hawkmoth and he's doing all this evil stuff, that the whole thing that he still has a heart still is there. And wow, and that is a big storyline. What happens there? And I really thought that Hawkmoth was going to get his Miraculous taken away from him. Mayura was going to take his place. Kalos would take his place. I never saw that coming. I never saw that coming with a million years that the second Peacock was going to show itself. And now we do got a second villain. But working with Hawkmoth, I don't know. Maybe she can work more on her own. But I understand why they did this. Wait, if he had the Peacock Miraculous, does he know who originally had it? Does he know that was his wife? So what is going on? Why did he have it to begin with? Why did he knew? And whoa, that's a lot of different things to. That is just wow. Also, it's great to see the teamwork of the 5 working together. There were 5: red, black, yellow, green, and orange. Does that remind you of anything besides it orange? Don't mind me. 1995 called. They want the Power Rangers. Power Ranger covers. But yeah, that really showed that maybe at least Voltron or something like that. Maybe that's where that's what they were thinking about. Really nice to see that they were all working together. And I told you, I think it was a couple weeks ago, I told you that I would trust Chloe to know what to do with Miraculous, despite her being a little bit bratty, and we did see a little bit of her brattiness. You knew that was coming. By now, we're probably like, okay, it's not Chloe unless she does something like that, but her face when a certain thing happens, we'll get to that. But, I mean, why is it that it's Natalie and Gabrielle's love story that interests me more right now than Marinette and Adrian? Because we've been seeing that going again and again and again, and it doesn't seem like it's really progressing to a point where, okay, she's professing that she cared for him that much. She nearly did at the picnic. I have a feeling that's where everybody's gonna really enjoy the kiss on the cheek, saying thank you very much. That sweet thing at the end. Wow. Like, she is really a helpful person. That shows just okay, she's this wonderful human being who cares a lot for people, even for people who she kind of has a problem with. She still cares enough to be able to help them when they need it. And she kind of does have this circle of friends, even Chloe in a way, and kind of like a frenemies, I guess. Is that something we could say about that? They're frenemies? I guess. Oh, because she's there at the picnic. I want to know from you guys, what do you think is the better love story right now? Would it be Adrian and Marinette, or Gabriel and Natalie. Because it seemed like Natalie was about to do whatever she had to do in order to save Gabriel. And it seemed like Gabriel didn't want Natalie to do that. And what was that big freaking wasp monster? That looked creepy as crud. Oh man, I'm trying to hold back because I know that I'm trying to be more kid friendly on these now because I know more younger people watch this show and they watch me because of that. And in the past, I have always been more forthcoming, and I'm trying to curb it. So I'm trying to be so more younger audience can see this too. I don't know. And maybe I can do it a cut version. I don't know. Uncut version. What would that look like? What about PG-13 version of Ladybug look like? I wonder. I was wanting to do a video about maybe it'd be time if Thomas would ever want to make more of a young adult version of the show, maybe a live action version of the show, maybe an actual movie or something like that. There's a lot of headcanons I have in my head. My mind never stops doing stuff like this, so forgive me if I theorycraft to the moon and back, because that's just how I am. I used to write fanfictions all the time, so if I am inspired by something, my mind goes crazy with some of these storylines, with some of these thoughts. The entirety of the season was, this was a much better season than season 1, which was just monster a day. We had a ton of storyline progression. We had a lot of progression with Gabriel. It's not necessarily that, okay, Gabriel's hot month. They could have just easily thrown that in. But the reasons why, and they did a lot of great stuff with it, the ways that they went with it. The worst kept secret was that Gabriel was hot month. The best kept secret was the stuff why and the stuff that he was doing. I know, and the stuff that he was feeling. And we gotta see more of okay, there's a little bit of gray area there, but somewhere when he gets into the mindset, he's into this mindset. We're that close. They were that close to finding out the truth. Now here's the other thing. I would have rather maybe that Gabriel would be recovered, that the Butterfly Max would be recovered, and then Natalie would completely become the new head honcho. Maybe that still is in the works, but maybe season 3 that might happen. Okay, so pros, the big Akuma battle, the huge Akuma battle. Oh man, but I mean, again, there's a little bit of con, which is maybe there were too many to do too much with those Akumas. Maybe there were too many to have too much of a screen time to them, and some of the less memorable ones were the ones that did more stuff. Like Frozer did a lot more stuff than some of the others, which I would rather have them do. Geek and Titan had a little bit of screen time, but not that much because he was one of the better ones. He was one of the more funniest ones that we've seen. We never saw Reverser. Where did he go? The other big thing, and again, I'm going to say this is that mindset of returning to Miraculous gets exposed. Now, maybe in season 3, they can get into that storyline. They can get into that, hey, are you just scared? Maybe they could play with that a little bit. Maybe season 3, they might play with it. Where to say, okay, Boo, you're so scared of losing these Miraculouses, well, we're not going to lose them. You're safe with us. You don't have to worry about that. And we did see the disadvantages again of Chloe being the one that everybody knows about, but at the same time, I still feel as though that can be a benefit there too. So she doesn't have to worry about everyone trying to get into a secluded area to transform. She could just transform right there. That would be the better thing, that she could go right into the action. I do believe that in season 3, that could be a big storyline. I say, okay, what happened that he's so scared of losing these? They can go into that. That could be a big storyline. I think that might have actually be wasted potential to get into that, because you know how I feel about that rule. But if they do end up with doing that kind of thing, that may actually benefit the entirety of the show, assuming they needed it, to go into it and say, okay, what happened? What made you lose these in the first place? How did it get into Gabriel's hands? How did the peacock get damaged? Why are you so scared? We are trustworthy. You've seen that we're trustworthy. Let us keep them, and as long as nothing bad comes of it. I mean, nothing bad's going to come of it. You guys know that that is going to be a con, but I do believe now that they have a lot of potential to touch upon that within the story. That would be an awesome thing to touch upon in the story. Storyline between Gabriel and Natalie is really interesting to me. I want to see a lot more in season 3 of this. Maybe a little bit more than Marinette and Adrian. I believe that would be something. I believe that would be a more interesting storyline to explore. Because not only that, but Natalie was going to sacrifice herself in the way. She took a lot out of it, however, and Gabriel wasn't going to let her do it. Gabriel was like, don't do that. And then he said, no! And that showed that what would happen. Here's the thing. What would happen if Gabriel did get his wish and his wife was revived? What would that happen? Now I want his wife to be revived. Because what happens if she gets revived and Natalie and Gabriel are seen together? That would create a massive awkward situation. Massively awkward situation. Oh, you know what? They sowed the seeds here for a lot to happen in season 3. I cannot wait to see this. I cannot wait. Complex storylines are my guilty pleasure. Yes, this is a kid's show. I understand that. Kids can handle complex storylines. This is going to become quite complex. And you see, my mind is working already. Okay, so this is the end of season 2. I don't know when season 3 is going to be released on Netflix. I'm pretty sure people are going to tell me when it gets released on Netflix. If it gets released on Netflix. So, I'm pretty sure it will. So, why wouldn't it? So, like, comment, subscribe, Geek Gaming Culture. And please tell me what you thought about the episode. And also that I might do a little bit of poll of what you think was the better, what's the better storyline as far as love storyline right now. The Gabriel and Natalie, because that dynamic of them being villains and them working together in a way, or would it be still Marinette and Adrian, which progressed. It actually did progress. How about that? And I think also what you think about maybe the season 3 touching upon or that kind of storyline happening with the Miraculouses and maybe them pushing Master Fruit to perhaps let them keep it, because you're not gonna have. They've proven that they are trustworthy. They even Chloe, especially Chloe, because she's been the one that she could go right into battle. Everybody's been proving themselves worthy. And again, the one thing is like, what would happen if all the Miraculous were recovered and then we get another evil villain, another main villain? What would then happen? Maybe his wife would be the most evil villain of all. You never know. Maybe she would get so super jealous that she just becomes chaos embroiled. Maybe she'll become a Heartless. Maybe the organization. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I've been working Gaming Culture. You know how this works. Thank you. Okay, I know I don't get to this enough. I don't talk about this enough. I know that I do get anxious. I do get panicky a little bit when I do one-on-ones, and I do kind of like get introverted at times. And I feel as though I don't do it enough. That I don't reach out to you guys enough. I don't talk to you fans enough. You know, I can be negative sometimes because my anxiety gets a lot to me, and I want to say to you right now that I do thank you for watching me. I do thank you so much for watching me and my friends and everybody in between who have been there for me, even when I don't deserve it. And you guys definitely have been staying with me. And thank you for watching this season 2, part 2. We are going to be for season 3, definitely for season 3. Please as well subscribe. We're going to 2K. I'm going to try to get beyond that as well. You guys know what's going to happen when we get there. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to do from here on, and I don't know. I have some ideas. There are stuff in the back burner I want to get back to. Need some time to recharge, especially after that episode. So thank you so very much. I will be back sometime with more Miraculous. In the meantime, I'll be back sometime with more videos. Please watch these other stuff. Keep in mind, some of these are non-kid friendly. Keep that in mind. I'll tell you, you'll see the warning if there's something that's really not for kids. I've been doing that lately, and that means something. Thank you so very much. I am not worthy to you guys. I am not worthy. Thank you, sir, very much. My name is Shady Shadow. That just happened.